Hiya, and thanks very much for taking the time to watch my video. I'm doing this video about something that's always, if you like, interested me a little bit, and that is what women, if you like, want when they look at a man, and if you like, the best way to, if you like, act on a date when you're actually going out with someone. I've been looking at other videos on YouTube, and I do actually agree with quite a lot of the things that I'm actually hearing on there. And that is that when you go out with a woman, um, they are they're, they're not studying you to a degree completely, but they are obviously looking at your points. You know, obviously what you're like, whether you're polite, and obviously how you act, and like the different things that you say. And obviously these all make a big difference, if you like, in whether or not you get a second date or not. But my experience show me is that to not be too overpowering. Don't act like you're too eager. Women seem to repel if you're that person that's overpowering. You know, you might have the complete package. You might, if you like, have the car, the good job, and everything. But if you act like you're too interested, I think this scares them off. I think that's why some women, they talk about liking the bad boys, if you like, and that's simply because these people, when they go on dates with them, they don't act like they're bothered. So that person will look, will perhaps want to discover more about you, but you're acting like you're not interested. It's a little bit like they want what they can't have. So, I would argue that when you go on a date, don't, obviously act polite, be nice, and, do all the things that obviously, if you're like a gentleman that would do, but don't act too much like you're pursuing her, like you're overpowering her. Just go out and enjoy the day and say to her, like, if at the end of the day, say to her, if you want to go out again, perhaps we'll go out again, and you phone me. Do you know what I mean? Or shall I give you a call? Don't make it too much of a big deal, because it's like anything in life. If you make a big deal of something, then you're obviously going to possibly scare that person off. And I don't think that's the way. Women always seem to want, in my experience, they seem to want what they can't have. And um, I do honestly believe that. And I'll tell you another reason that makes me think that, and that is years ago, I was going out with a girl. I mean, she was really pretty girl. She had blonde hair, blue eyes. She had the complete package. And I can remember one night going out into a nightclub with her, like a small nightclub type bar, and we were stood up at the bar, stood there having a drink and all that, and I actually noticed there was another girl in that bar, and all she kept doing was looking over at me. Now, I didn't think about it at the time, but when I got home and all that, because this girl, she was pretty, and obviously being a man, if you like, I was interested. But at the end of the day, when I think back on it now, I think, why was that girl looking at me? And I honestly believe it was psychological. She was looking over at me, giving me a bit of attention, because I was standing there with this beautiful girl. And she may have been thinking, well, that beautiful girl's with me. He must be a really nice bloke. I don't know, I really don't know. But one thing I do know, it's always easier to get something when you've already got it. It's a bit like having a job. If you've got a job and then you're looking for another job, you always seem to find one easier. Is it because these people already believe in you? But yeah, but like I say, with relationships, when you go out with a girl, I ain't saying act like you don't bother, like you're not bothered, because that would be rude. And she ain't gonna, she's not, unless she's desperate, she ain't gonna be the sort of person obviously she ain't gonna want to know you. But I'm on about like, don't put so much pressure on that first date. She's just met you, you've just met her. Yeah, she could be the one. She might be the one you end up with. And she might be looking at thinking that you're really nice. But if you start ringing her up and texting her and driving her crazy, she's not gonna she's not gonna want it. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? Unless she's a bit of a psycho, in which case you don't want that either. But just play it down. Play your first date. Play it down. And if at the end of it she says to you, "Oh, would you like to go out again?" Say, "Yeah, son. We got on well. If you'd like to go out again, we'll go out again." Don't make it too heavy. You start making it heavy. You start casting it in stone. You start telling her you're going to ring her Tuesday, and then you ring her Tuesday and she's not there, and then you're texting her and driving her crazy. She's not going to want that. You know what I mean? She's not going to want that. She wants. Remember, women want. If you think about it logically, what would a woman want? You know, you could really ask yourself, what do you want? Most people, they want stability, they want love, they want happiness, and so they are looking for that, and they might find that in you. But you cannot expect her to equate and add all that up on the first date. You've got to feed her little snippets of you and of why she should see you again without doing her braining. If you do her braining, don't matter what you've got. You could be a good looking bloke. You could have everything going for you. If you come over too heavy, I'm telling you, she will run away. Whether or not you're a catch or not, she will run away. I hope this has been of some help to you. I know that, like I say, when I was young, I think I made this mistake, especially on occasion you'd go out and you'd meet a girl you really liked. You know what I mean? You play it. I've played it all wrong before. So, I'm 50 now. I'm a little bit wiser. I hope this has been of help to you. I really do. And like I say, don't come across too heavy, and you'll definitely get that second date. Cheers.